Okay, we're going to try this again, man. Sammy, we're back. Power outages out here at the press stand, but we think we have it cured now. We hope. If it goes down again, Sammy, I'm going to grab the generator out of the production trailer.
Yeah, apparently there's an issue with
the first game for everybody. We got to work all the bugs back out.
Yeah, apparently there's an issue with the scoreboard that makes it, or it keeps tripping once it gets hot. So they've just turned the scoreboard off. So we're able to get our power back. Going to the top of the fourth inning. Lady Herons from Brantley County lead at 7-2. Robertson has completed her warm-up tosses. And leading off for the Herons will be number 6, Brooklyn Wilds.
Well, at least when the power went out that time, they did their heat break.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we didn't miss a whole lot that time. All right, Sammy, here we go. We're going to try this again, boss.
All right, Wilds to lead it off. Brooklyn is 1 out of 2. She grounded out in the first, and she singled and scored back in the third. First pitch to her swung on and hit high over towards second, out in the short right field. And Nash comes in and makes the catch for out number 1. That ball was out there in no man's territory. Carter went back, Nash came in, and Nash made a good running catch. But 1 down, that'll bring up number 24, Sydney Davis. Davis walked and scored back in the third. First pitch to her is called strike, 0-1. One and one. One and one to Davis is low, 2-1.
Little high.
3-1. Three-one pitch hit out toward the left field.
Right in front of us.
Gibbs with the catch for out number 2. With 2 down, that'll bring up number 12, Kelsey Bishop. And that hit her in the leg. She'll go to first. That is the 3rd hit batter in the game for the Herons. So Bishop at first now with 2 outs. Now they'll bring up Kaden Jones. She flew out to center in the second and reached on the air and scored in the third. Jones called strike.
What you got?
Jones swings and hits one in the infield. Over toward third. caught there by Gowans for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Heroines in the top of the 4th. Get to the bottom half. Heroines lead it 7-2.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching Maidens Softball on CSN.
In Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
And then along came Walker Jones.
You work hard, and you need a truck that works as hard as you do. There's only one name to know: Walker Jones. That means independence, innovation, and rugged dependability. At the home with a lifetime warranty, we'll treat you like friends and good neighbors should.
This is Brad Tootin, and come see me at Walker Jones GMC in Waycross, Georgia.
GMC, we are professional grade. Walker Jones GMC, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjonesgmc.com.
Welcome back to Maiden Field. 7-2, bottom of the 4th, right?
Bottom of the 4th. That's correct. Leading off for the Maidens will be number 30, Kennedy Taylor. Taylor was hit by a pitch and stranded at second back into first. Seven to 2. Lady Herons lead it. First pitch is swung on, hit down the right field line, but foul. Oh, 0-1 on Taylor. Oh, 0-1 pitch is high, 1-1. One, so we're going to hit out towards center. And that's going to drop. Great effort out there by the center fielder, Story. Made a diving attempt on it, but couldn't quite bring it in. So a leadoff single for the Maidens and Taylor. And that's going to bring up number 21, Harley Roddenberry. Roddenberry grounded out to second, back into first. She swings and hits one foul down the right field line. I guess we can call this Brantley versus Charlton week. We got some Brantley and Charlton softball here on this Saturday morning. Then next Friday night, Brantley and Charlton football.
Yep.
Kick off the 2024 season.
Yep. Coach Show, a bunch of softball on tap. We're going to be busy.
0-1 to Roddenberry. Outside, runner going, throw down to second, out. Good throw from Bishop behind the plate. Was able to get Taylor trying to steal.
Get those Friday night lights cranked up, the band of pride pregame. You know how I love all that stuff. Mm-hmm. That's going to be fun.
Would it be big crowd on both sides? Charlton always has a big crowd, and I know Brantley only about 25 miles down the road. They'll bring half of Brantley County with them. Roddenberry chops one out towards short. Fielded on the first in time for out number 2. So with 2 down, that'll bring number 33, Emma Ray Robertson. Emma Ray struck out in her only plate appearance back in the second.
Some big games next week for the Maidens, too. They got Ware, obviously, on the road Monday. Atco here at home, and then the Bulldogs from Lanier County Thursday at Lanier.
That's 3 big games, yeah. Big week next week.
We will probably be making that trip.
Big games. Robertson swings and hits one down the third base line.
She had to pull her foot, no. Foul ball.
Foul ball. Yep.
Lanier coming off that state championship. Yep. They're ranked number 1 in the state right now, too.
Yeah, so they're excited to get back at it. Try to defend that state title. Oh, one to Robertson. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Little outside. 1-2. Three strikeouts in the game so far for Mary Hall and the Herons. 1-2 to Robertson. Hit slowly out towards short. Bobbled by the shortstop, picked up and threw to first. In time for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Maidens here in the bottom of the 4th. Go to the top of the 5th. Herons still lead it 7-2.
We'll be back right after this. Please remember to shop local. Support the folks that support your youth. West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
Hey Indians fans, are you looking for a better banking experience? At Georgia's Own Credit Union, our goal is to save you money. We'll help you level up your game with better rates, lower fees, and easy access to your funds. With 35 branches and a network of over 110,000 ATMs, we're never far away. Best of all, we support the people, places, and teams that make Georgia great. Stop by our local office at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. To learn more about Georgia's Own, visit georgiasown.org. Georgia's Own is federally insured by the NCUA.
Greetings from Folkestone and the Crossings. Fine clothes you're in. All right, welcome back.
All right, going to the top of the 5th. Herons lead at 7-2. Leading off the Herons will be number 9, Madison Walker. Walker doubled and scored in the second, and she walked in the third. Emma Ray Robertson still on the mound for the Maidens. Her first pitch is low, 1-0. One-0 pitch, way high, 2-0. That's going to be a dead ball, that hitter. She'll take first. So Walker at first, nobody out. That'll bring up Emma Grace Blocker. Blocker was hit by a pitch in the second and singled and was stranded at third in the third. One and 0. Big inning by the Herons in the third. They scored 5. One 0 pitch, swung on a miss. 1-1. That 5-run inning in the third gave the Herons a 7-2 lead. 1-1 to blocker. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Throw down to first. Runner back safe. One and 2 on the Heron right fielder.
Field looks good, doesn't it?
It does. 1-2 pitches low. 2-2. Yeah, as bad as that infield held water, they did a lot of work on it during the offseason. Put a bunch of clay in it, and it looks good. Two way outside. 3-2. Throw back on the first. Runner's going. And the throw gets past the first baseman, and Walker will go into second and be there now with nobody out.
Full count.
Three-two pitch to blocker. High, ball 4. So first and second now with nobody out. That'll bring up number 30, Lacey Bird. Bird walked in the second and flew out to left in the third. Had an RBI on that play. She shows bunt, misses. Runners hold it first and second. 0-1. One pitch. In for a strike, 0-2. Good pitch there from Robertson. Bird swings and chops one foul.
That breeze can keep coming.
It sure can. Just a Bird hit out toward short. Fielded over to third. Gaddy out at third. And that's the only play they'll get. So good heads-up play at shortstop by Cruz. Get that lead runner. And we'll go back to the top of the order now. Lydia Anderson. Anderson grounded out in the first. She struck out in the second and reached on the fielder's choice in the third. First pitch to her. She shows bunt. Swings and fouls it off. 0-1. She shows bunt again and fouls it off. 0-2. Oh-2 pitch, hit back to the mound, fielded, no play anywhere. Robertson made a good play to knock it down, but by the time she picked it up, she had no play at third or the speedy Anderson at first. So that's going to load the bases up for the Herons. With only one out. And that's going to bring up number 15, Riley Story. Story walked and scored in the first, hit a long home run in the third, and then flew out to left in that same inning. She swings and hits one down the right field line. Fair ball. Nash gets to it, gets it back in. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, a third run's going to score. And Story will go all the way around the third with a 3 RBI triple.
It just stayed fair, didn't it?
It did. And that's going to make it 10-2 now Herdens. That'll bring up Brooklyn Wilds. Runner at third. Only 1 out. This one going to hit high and deep to left. Gibbs over toward the line, makes the catch. Runner at third tags. And she will score. Make it 11-2. And 2 down. That'll bring up Sydney Davis. Base is empty now. Swung on and hit toward the left. That's going to get down. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. Davis running first, and she's going to go into second with a sliding double. So 2 outs, runner second. Kelsey Bishop come to the plate. And they're going to intentionally walk her. Don't understand that one, but intentional walk on Bishop. And that's going to bring up Kaden Jones. First pitch to Jones, inside, 1-0.
Delayed steal right there.
Delayed steal by both runners, and both runners will be safe. Davis will be up at third. Bishop will be down to second. Two down, second and third now. Pitch to Jones is high. Jones swings and fouls one back. Jones swings and hits one over toward the Maiden dugout, and it'll be out of play. Jones swings and fouls it back. Jones will foul another one back. Still 2 strikes. Jones swings and hits one out here towards center. Mackey over and in about 3 steps. Makes the catch right number 3. But the Herons score 4 more. Go to the bottom of 5th. They lead at 11-2.
We'll be back right after this. Gifts. We carry just the right apparel for our southern weather. Stop in, shop, and enjoy the finest southern hospitality from the Crossings. Fine casual wear to weddings and proms as well. You'll find it at the Crossings. Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixtures, and much more. Call us today for an estimate, 912-496-4528. Folkestone Furniture on Main Street has the largest selection of home furnishings in Charlton County. We'll feature different items every week throughout the season. Stop in and see what's new in Folkestone Furniture. We have bedroom suites, living room suites, dining room suites, and so much more. Come in and see us today at Folkestone Furniture. Welcome back to Maiden Field, bottom of the 5th, Maidens trail, Sammy.
All right, leading off the 5th for the Maidens will be number 9, Layla Nash. Nash struck out in her only plate appearance so far here in the game.
Starting off the bottom of the 5th for the Maidens, number 9, Layla Nash.
New pitcher on the mound for the Herons, but I cannot see her number.
Blue has got to be burning up. Has he had anything to drink?
They kept going. They keep going over toward the visitor dugouts. I'm sure they kept them hydrated over there.
I know it's 91 and out here in the shade.
First pitch to Nash. Swung on, hit out towards short. Fielded by the shortstop on the first. In time for out number 1. Now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Number 4, Carly Cruz. Carly doubled and scored in the first and singled, had a stolen base in the second, but was stranded at second. Carly called time and back out. First pitch, high, all the way to the backstop. 1-0. Is low, 2-0. Pitch, and that got her on the arm. So Cruz will go down to first. And that's going to bring number 5, Callie Carter.
Now batting number 5,
Carter grounded out in the first and popped out to the pitcher in the second. He shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes the pitch high, 1-0. Here, Coach Kemp hollering out signs to Carter and Cruz. 1-0, swung on and hit slowly over towards second. Over to first, and the ball gets by the second baseman, and Cruz is going around third, and she's going to go to the plate, and she'll score. So a slow hit ball out towards second. Second baseman came in and fielded and threw it to first, but the first baseman could not make the play, allowing the run to score. That'll make it 11-3 now, Herons. That'll bring up DeKayla Mackey. Mackey 1 out of 2. She singled and scored in the first and grounded out in the third. First pitch to her, she shows bunt, pulls back, and the ball goes all the way to the backstop. Murray on the run for Carter. She'll be at second now with 1 out. Pitch to Mackey. I'm not sure what he called there. He threw up a fist. That ball was in the dirt. Pitch to Mackey is high. Call strike.
One and two. It's the heat.
Mr. Mackey swung on a foul back. No, I don't know what he's calling back there. I mean, you can't hear him. He's not very loud. He makes the call, and then you don't get no hand signals. And like the last two pitches before that, the ball was in the dirt, and I don't know what he called on that. He threw a fist up. I don't know what he called. So I can't hear or see his signals.
10-4.
We have to work on that. Mackey swings and misses for strike 3.
I'll cut you some slack today because of the heat.
So with 2 down, that'll bring in number 18, Abby Cruz. First pitch to Cruz is swung on a miss. Ball's dropped by the catcher. Murray to third, and she's going to be out for out number 3.
We are headed to the 6th.
Brantley County Lady Herons 11, Charlton Maidens 3. Forward into the game.
I think that's going to be the ball game, I believe.
Ball game?
Ball game.
Ball game. And we're going to take a quick break. Sammy's going to get the stats wrap up ready, and we'll be back right after this.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees.
All right, welcome back. Here's Sammy Hendricks with a post-game wrap-up.
All right, Adam, for the Maidens, 3 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. 3 runs, 5 hits and 3 errors.
Coach.
For the Lady Herons, 11 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. 11 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Winning pitcher in the game was number 19, Mary Hall. Losing pitcher for the Maidens will be Emma Ray Robertson. Herons win it big, 11-3.
All right, man, we got Coach Kemp coming up, Sammy. We're going to have a quick Q&A with Maidens softball head coach, Coach Kemp. She's hustling out here. She's got the jog down. We'll just use these. Since she's out here. Coach, I'm going to turn it over to Sammy and let you and Sammy have it.
All right.
There you go, Coach.
Thank you. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to sit right here.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us here after the game. Big loss today for the Maidens. Started out, 2-2 ball game to the first the first 2 innings, a 2-2. You took Taylor out to pitch, and did you see something from her that she was maybe tired or struggling? You brought Robertson in because you brought her in, just everything just fell out right there in the 3rd inning.
Right. My mindset was that we needed to do a little better behind the plate, and I had to pull. That's what's hard about the 2 new pitchers we have this year, that she's my catcher too, and she hadn't really gotten to catch much because I've needed her in other positions this year. So it was a tough decision. Both of them are still working on locating a lot. Really not mad at really what they did. We got to answer back with the bats. That's just it. And I really trust our bats this year a whole lot more than last year. We just got to make adjustments at the plate.
Right. And that's one thing, we've noticed, from the Camden game rather than tonight, other than a couple of throwing errors here in this game, the defense has played really good these first 2 games of the season.
Yeah, and honestly, this summer we didn't play defense very good. We averaged 9 errors a game, but we are hitting lights out. So we're just going to have to turn the bats up and play both sides of the ball. That's just it, because with 2 new pitchers on the mound, we knew that we had to defend the heck out of the ball this year. And we're starting to do that, but we got to turn the bats up too. Yeah. We have a lot of speed in our lineup. We missed a lot of signs, which hurt us in the long run. We got a girl thrown out at second. We didn't swing the bat on a hit and run. I mean, there's things that we just got to clean up, and that's what we're working out. I mean, this team's a really good team, and I knew that. I mean, if you didn't know, I came from Brantley, so I've coached every one of those girls out there. So, I mean, that's a little hard sometimes, but that team's a state championship team. I mean, they'll compete for it this year.
Well, one thing's for sure, these first 2 weeks of the season, of course, we had some rain outs at the beginning of the season, so that kind of messed everything up. But Camden game, Brantley Camden game today. Next week we got Ware and then Lanier coming in. You're really going to see what the team's made of here the first couple weeks of the season.
That's right. And honestly, we've worked on mental toughness all summer. So now it's just that we put it into play. We just got to, everything we're doing on the field in practice, we got to bring it out here. I mean, we set the machine up yesterday at practice and we were smoking gaps left and right. put it at 70 miles an hour. We were prepared for any pitcher that they have to step on the mound, and we were going to hit them, but we didn't bring the confidence on the field today.
And one thing we noticed too is, we talked about it when Adam did on the offseason, where we're going to get some pitching from this year, because last year was one pitcher the whole season just about. Robertson and Taylor both, the first 2 games they've been impressed with throwing the ball. I mean, that's good to see that.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working since about November, about 3 days a week. We've been grinding in 4-on-1s. It was big, and they knew it was big. I saw pitchers and catchers at least 3 days a week, which was huge. And honestly, they've bought into me kind of just going, hey, we need you to pitch this year. You got to play a different role. They've bought into that. We're also working on Layla Nash, a freshman that's out in right field, to throw the ball a little bit for us this year. She's not there yet, but I'm hoping she'll definitely, that's our best defense with her on the mound, so that's why I'd like to work with her, but she'll get there about halfway through the season.
Yeah. A couple of new coaches on the staff this year.
Yes.
Tell us what they meant to your coaching staff this year.
Oh, it's been great. Coach Rankin has a phenomenal background of playing pro ball at the highest level, and he is everywhere. We're on the same page. It has been fantastic. And we have a lot of the same hitting philosophies, so it's been good across the board for the girls. Coach Owens helped us a lot with our pitching charts and stats and being able to get ready for games. He watches a lot of film for us. But again, we just got to execute. If we can watch film all day long, if we don't execute, it's not going to work.
Right. During the off season, y'all posted wanting fluids and different kind of hydration things for the team.
Yes.
I've had a couple people ask me that in the last couple of weeks. Are y'all still taking those for the players?
Yes, we absolutely are, and we have been so blessed with this awesome community. Just the outpouring of everything we need, honestly. We had both of our banners up front on the field donated. We had the banner behind this box donated. It's been an outpouring of love, and we appreciate it. I mean, hydration right now, it's so hot. It's really important. We actually had a whole pallet of water delivered, and we're flying through it quicker than I thought we would. But it's been an outpouring. We appreciate it.
Well, we talked about the press box up here, the new additions to it. They've done some remodeling. The press box in the field, this field always holds water really bad.
Yes.
I know y'all have added a lot of clay and stuff on the infield
Yeah.
for the off-season. The field and the complex looks really good.
Yes, I got to give a shout out. Dr. Tilley and JP have worked so hard in making this happen. And honestly, who knows if we even play. We had to move the Camden game. I didn't think our field was going to dry. We came out to practice the day before Camden, and I was like, man, it made a difference. We cut the lip, added dirt, and we got the bases all lined back up, and it's fantastic. I couldn't ask for any more from this community. They've welcomed me, and they've welcomed our staff, and it's been awesome.
Well, Coach, again, thank you for being up here with us. 0-2 to start the season out against 2 really good ball teams,
That's right.
a 6A Class A Camden team, and then a really good Brantley team. Just want to wish you guys luck for the rest of the year, and we look forward to talking to you again post-game.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.
Get out there.
That's Coach Kemp live right here on CSN. We'll see y'all Monday from Ware County. The Maidens travel up there to play the Gators. Y'all be sure to join us for that. Have a great weekend, everybody. For Sammy Hendricks, I'm Adam Bell. We'll see you next time live on CSN.